Hello, everyone. So I've been using that TechArt LM-EA9 adapter, which autofocuses Leica M mount lenses. I picked up the Voigtlander 40 millimeter Nokton Nokton classic f1.4 lens, and it's a CM. So anyway, sharp, clear lens, very tiny, heavy because it's all metal and glass. But on the A7CR and that adapter, the best settings is you put it in aperture priority mode. You put the aperture on the lens all the way to f1.4. You have auto ISO, okay, and then uh, the camera will figure out from there on, okay. So it'll go up to 1,000 or 2,000 shutter speed if that's, or even whatever. Uh, the pictures are wonderful, so I'm going to show them off real quick. And here you go. Okay. So I'm just going to scroll down these real quick. The sky, look at that. Every picture is sharp. And I can crop the camera, all right, to make it pictures closer. This is at the 40 millimeter, and it's at f1.4. High shutter speeds because you're in aperture priority mode, but look how sharp and clear. Even if you look at this picture, the chairs that's on the picnic table to keep my dog from jumping on it is it's blurry. Okay, the target was the swing set or the swing, and then the trees are kind of, you know, they're starting to blur, and then the swing by itself. Neighbor's little slide fun house for the kid. So that was cropped. This is uncropped. Okay. I used standard profile on the picture. And let's see. Yeah, I think everything was set at 0. So look at the colors, look at the picture. You can even see on this, and I got to make sure that my mouse is over here before I crop. You can see that dove flying all the way over there. And as I go down, see, I think I took another shot at the sheds, but I was at a different position. But look how sharp each picture is. So if I, okay, I can get in real close with the 61 megapixel. So this is sharp right here. Okay. Let me get my mouse over here. All right. Trying to figure out where something sharp here, but then it starts becoming blurry on the side. And that's what a 1.4 lens can do. 1.2 is a little bit better, but I like the 1.4. And let's go down. So here's the ditch. You can see where I mowed the grass. And then I did it all the way down to this area at the edge of my yard. I only have to do like 3 feet, but I went beyond. And let's see. Yeah, so it may be bright, but the pictures look fantastic. They're sharp, they're clear. Now, 40 millimeters isn't clear or sharp all the way to infinity, okay? There is a limitation, but I didn't see any distortion. I'm at an angle on the ditch or on the slope. And the posts, as you can see, aren't straight up and down, okay? But even here, this is sharp, but then the car is starting to blur out, okay? And of course, my favorite Jeep, across the ditch, reflection in the bird bath. And then I was trying to do some bokeh, so you can see some of the shade that becomes bokeh right there when you get close. You can't really get close to your subject. You're like, I don't know, about a foot away. All right. So anyway, you can see a little bokeh right here with the back, the background of the tree and the house and the fence and stuff. And of course, if I just do a picture of this, then everything is sharp. And look at the distortion. So I think it's a little in the center, where it bows in, but basically it's straight on the sides, okay? So just imagine that the center is the kind of like the top of the bubble, all right? And then it just slides down. But still, that's pretty good for a camera. And of course, I had to take a picture of my Yorkie. Look, you can't get any sharper than that. And of course, I was focusing here in the background to my neighbor's yard, but this is the arch that you enter to my house. And of course, the full landscape look. Beautiful shots. There's the car. Yeah. So this isn't cropped. This is cropped. Okay. And then of course, a little bit on the inside. My dog. Now look at this. He looks three-dimensional with this lens. Okay. So you can see it's starting to get blurry down here by his feet and at the end. But look how sharp this is. And it's three-dimensional. It seems like, all right? So watch this. And then if I scroll down, it is a little pixelated. And I'll bring it back. Yeah, I'll do it like that. How's that? That's a pretty good shot. Okay. That looks pretty good. And if you do a page down, I did the picture portrait. Um, it's kind of light, but you can see right here the oil streaks. And if I do a close up on this, you can see the same thing. It looks three-dimensional. Okay. There, the flowers. And let's go into here. So I had some lights on, but not completely. And then I cropped in, but look, everything is sharp. So I'll go here. I'll go into view, hide sidebar. I'm going to make this full screen. Okay. I will go back over here. Ah, wrong one. Let me get into ZR. And there you have it. Okay. Uh, I'm pretty happy with the camera and I love the lens. I've used it on the ZF and the Z8. I really like it on the ZF. A lot of people stopped me at the Sunken Gardens about what type of film camera it was. And I said, it's digital. It's a Nikon ZF with the cognac brown and uh, with an L mount lens on an adapter that makes it autofocus. Blows them away. Okay. I'm pretty happy with the purchase. It cost me about $350. It was used. You can get some great deals used. Okay. It's a manual focus lens, but with that adapter, and I can put it on an Nikon with another version of that adapter, you'll get the autofocus. Okay. So best settings on for a Sony. You put it in aperture priority mode, auto ISO. You put your aperture ring always wide open to 1.4, and then you just use the focus button on the back, and then you snap and you click your shot. Now, sometimes with a high contrast background like white clouds or you just bring it on the something that has a dark background. You put the uh, back button, um, you press it down, you keep it pressed down, then you bring it to the clouds, and then you take a picture, and it should still be in focus. And that's how I get around that. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.